Most men waste their words on compliments that vanish the second they're spoken. You're beautiful. Nice dress, stunning eyes, polite, predictable, powerless. These phrases bounce off her like raindrops on stone. But the right words, that's what keeps her awake at night, replaying your words in her head. It's what makes her breath hitch when she sees your name on her screen. What truly captivates her is how you make her feel. That makes her pulse hammer with a thrill she wasn't ready for. In that moment, you flip the game. You've gone from just another face in the crowd to the one she cannot stop thinking about. In this video, I'll give you 3 forbidden compliments, words so potent, so dangerously effective, that once you use them, she'll never look at you the same way again. But be careful, because once they're spoken, there's no undoing them. Let's begin. The first compliment. There's something about you that drives me crazy, but I can't figure out what it is. But don't say this compliment like all men do. Watch and you will understand how to use this compliment to maximum effect. See, most guys, they play it safe. They hand out compliments like candy, hoping for a reaction. You're beautiful. Nice dress. You have amazing eyes. And sure, those words are flattering, but they're also forgettable. They don't linger. They don't create tension. They don't make her feel. But this is different, because attraction isn't about logic. It's about energy. It's about that slow, magnetic pull that makes 2 people feel like something is happening between them, even if neither can explain why. And this compliment, it taps directly into that force. You're not just telling her she's attractive, you're telling her she's dangerous. That there's something about her, something untouchable, unexplainable, that's getting under your skin, and that's intoxicating. But the real magic, it's in the delivery. Imagine this, you're sitting next to her. The conversation flows effortlessly. She's laughing, maybe teasing you, maybe giving you that playful, knowing look. And then, in a quiet moment, when she least expects it, you shift. Just a little. Not enough to be obvious, just enough for the air between you to feel different. And then, you say it. There's something about you that drives me crazy, but I can't figure out what it is. And then, silence. No explanation, no rush to fill the gap. Just let the words sit between you like an open door she has to walk through. And here's the beautiful part. She won't be able to ignore it. She might play it cool. She might smirk, shrug, or tease you back. But later, when she's lying in bed staring at the ceiling, that moment will come back to her. The way your voice shifted, the way you looked at her, like she was something rare, something you couldn't quite put into words. The way you left it unfinished forced her to wonder. And the more she thinks about it, the deeper she falls. Because women don't just want admiration, they want impact. They want to feel like their presence alone can rattle a man, make him hesitate, make him question himself, like they have power over him that even he can't explain. And this compliment, it gives them that power. The next time you see her, watch her eyes. There'll be something different now. A new curiosity, a quiet hunger. Because now she needs to know more, but don't give it to her. Make her chase you. The second compliment. You shouldn't say this. You know you shouldn't. But something about the moment, something about her, pulls the words out of you anyway. You exhale, shake your head slightly, and murmur, just loud enough for her to hear, I probably shouldn't say this, but damn, you're dangerous. And just like that, the world around you slows. See, most men hand out compliments like cheap flyers on a street corner. You're beautiful, stunning, sexy. Words she's heard 1,000 times before from men who wanted something from her. Words that held no weight, no depth, no danger. But dangerous? That's different. That's forbidden. That's the kind of word that doesn't just flatter. It lingers. It unsettles. It electrifies. Because dangerous doesn't mean pretty. Dangerous means irresistible. It means temptation. It means a risk you know you shouldn't take, but now you can't help yourself. And the way you say it, that's everything. This isn't a pickup line. This isn't something you blurt out over drinks. No, this is something that escapes you in a moment thick with tension. When you're close, when the air between you is so charged that even breathing feels reckless. Maybe she just teased you. Maybe she challenged you, pushed back, made you see her in a way you weren't prepared for. And in that split second, before you can stop yourself, you lean in, lock eyes, and let it slip. I probably shouldn't say this, but damn, you're dangerous. And then you stop. No explanation, no awkward laughter, just silence. And that silence, that's where the magic happens, because now you flip the game. She's no longer the one evaluating you. You are the one evaluating her. And for the first time, she's the one caught off guard. Her body betrays her before her mind catches up. The slight hitch in her breath, the way she shifts, suddenly hyper-aware of the space between you, the way her lips part, like she's about to respond, but she doesn't. Because now, everything is different. This isn't just a compliment. This is a shift in power. This is telling her, you're not just attractive, you're dangerous to me. You're telling her she's the kind of woman who could make a man lose his composure, the kind of woman who could make a man question himself, the kind of woman who could pull someone into a fire and make them enjoy the burn. And the best part, the mystery. Because when she finally asks, "What do you mean?" And trust me, she will. You don't give her an answer, you just smirk, shake your head. You know exactly what I mean. Then, you change the subject, move on. Like it never even happened. And now she's stuck with it. Now she's sitting there, heart pounding, replaying the moment in her head. Because of that compliment, that one sentence, it just rewrote the way she sees you. And later that night, when she's lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, unable to push the thought away, that's when she starts fantasizing about you. The third compliment. You shouldn't be thinking this. You definitely shouldn't be saying it. But then she shifts, just slightly. Her fingers graze the table. Her lips part like she's about to say something, but she hesitates. And in that split second, something inside you cracks. Before you can stop yourself, the words slip out. Low, almost like a confession. You have no idea how hard it is to look at you and not touch you. This isn't a compliment. This is an admission of defeat, a controlled man losing his grip, a disciplined man fighting an urge he knows he shouldn't give in. And that's what makes it lethal. See, women are used to confidence. They're used to men who hold their ground, who stay composed. But a man who is usually in control, yet, just for a moment, because of her, he isn't. This isn't safe. This is throwing gasoline on the fire and standing there to watch the flames rise. Because now she feels it. The way your voice just dipped lower than usual. The way your breath came just a little too sharp. The way your fingers flexed like you were physically holding yourself back. And the best part? You don't move. You don't lean in. You don't touch her. You let the words settle between you like an unspoken challenge. And now, she's stuck with them. Because in that moment, her mind starts spinning. What if he did touch me? What if he lost control, just for a second? What would that feel like? And once a woman starts thinking about that, she won't stop. But here's where you take it to the next level. When she asks, "What do you mean?" And trust me, she will. You don't give her an answer. You just smirk, shake your head, exhale like you just made a mistake. And then, you change the subject. Move on, like the words never even left your lips. Now she's sitting there, heart pounding, trying to keep her breathing steady. But later, when she's lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, replaying that moment over and over, that's when you'll own her thoughts. Because now, it's not about what you said. It's about what might happen next. So, next time you're with her, don't be ordinary, don't be expected. Look her in the eyes, let the silence stretch just long enough. Then drop the words like a slow detonation. You have no idea how hard it is to look at you and not touch you. Then, sit back and watch what happens next. This is the true Stoic community. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and never be forgettable.